In the farthest reaches of time beyond the grasp of contemporary understanding, colossal beings held dominion over the Earth, their colossal forms casting long shadows over the planet's ancient tapestry. One such titan was the Jaekelopterus, a behemoth that ambled the Earth approximately 390 million years ago and stood an imposing 8 feet tall. This colossal creature resided in the rivers and swampy areas, and its home was a treacherous domain that would transform simple fishing expeditions into potentially lethal undertakings. The Jaekelopterus was an aquatic scorpion of nightmares, with serrated death claws armed with teeth. Its mere presence alone would have been enough to instill fear in the hearts of any who dared to venture near its watery domain. The claws of this terrifying creature were not just for show. They were serrated death machines that could easily slice through the flesh of any unfortunate creature that crossed its path. The story of the Jaekelopterus is not the only one that sends shivers down the spine. Another fearsome predator that ruled the rivers and swampy areas during that time was the Jaekelopterus, an 8-foot-long prehistoric scorpion. Its claws were serrated death machines with teeth, causing fish to evolve armor just to avoid being sliced apart. At the top of the food chain during its time, it had no natural predators, perfecting its killing technique with time. Encountering one in your local swimming hole would have left you searching for safer hobbies, such as juggling chainsaws or wrestling bears, as it could breathe underwater while hunting for prey. Land wasn't a safe haven either, with creatures like Pullman scorpius lurking in warm tropical swamps. This 28-inch-long scorpion from Scotland had a stinger the size of your thumb, loaded with enough poison to drop you faster than a bad pickup line. Unlike modern scorpions, Pullman scorpius hunted during the day, making even a peaceful picnic a dangerous endeavor. The Jurassic period, roughly 200 million years ago, was another time when the Earth was ruled by terrifying creatures. Titanomera, giant ants that lived 47 million years ago, would have made humans' encounters with common ants seem trivial. These ants, with queens that were 6 inches long and had 15-inch wingspans, could fly and spray formic acid, a potent liquid that burns skin. Swarms of these ants could have sprayed acid at you while their flying queen coordinated the attack from above, making for an unpleasant and potentially deadly encounter. Animalcaris, Earth's first apex predator, was a formidable creature that looked like it was designed by a committee of people who had never seen an animal before. This bizarre 3-foot-long underwater alien had spiked arms and a mouthful of spinning razors. It would grab prey with its armored appendages and stuff it into its blender-like mouth. With 16,000 lenses in its compound eyes, it could see you long before you could see it, making for a terrifying underwater encounter. Arthropods, a vegetarian nightmare bug, was 8 feet long and weighed several hundred pounds. Despite being a plant eater, its size made it a potential hazard, as even accidental trampling would have been fatal. Modern millipedes sometimes release toxic chemicals when threatened, and scaling this up to the size of a couch would have resulted in being sprayed with an irritant that could blind or burn your skin. Flying insects were just as terrifying, with creatures like Meganeuropsis buzzing around with a wingspan of 28 inches and mandibles designed for taking chunks out of living things. With perfect aim and patience, it would have been a formidable predator, making even the most appealing picnic a dangerous proposition. Mesotheo, a 6-winged insect with a needle-shaped mouth, was another airborne terror. With a wingspan of up to 2.8 feet, it was a flying death machine that could pierce your skin with its proboscis. Agrocassis, a 7-foot-long filter feeder, was covered in spiky arms that could potentially process humans in its living strainer of knives. Some insects were outright hostile, such as Autoramus, a sea scorpion that used its razor-sharp claws to slice its prey apart. With precise targeting and stealth hunting techniques, it was a formidable underwater predator. The Hippotopterus, a 6.5-foot-long armored arthropod, was a slow-moving, heavy creature that could easily crush anything in its path. Brontoscorpio, a 1-meter-long scorpion that could chase its prey into the water and then follow them back onto land, was a relentless predator that could strike from any environment. Its stinger was the size of a light bulb and full of poison, making it a deadly foe. Finally, there were creatures like Meganeuropsis, a sea scorpion that was originally thought to be the largest spider that ever lived. Despite being smaller than the mythical spider version, it was still a formidable predator that could hide among the leaves of Triassic forests and strike with deadly precision. In a world ruled by such terrifying creatures, humans would have been at the mercy of these monstrosities, with no hope of survival against such formidable foes. The prehistoric world was a realm of fear and danger, with every corner concealing a creature that could end your life in an instant. It is a testament to the resilience of life that such creatures no longer exist, and we can enjoy our peaceful picnics without fear of being devoured by a 6-foot-long ant or a 3-foot-long underwater alien. The world may still be full of danger, but at least we no longer have to fear the Jaekelopterus or the Jaekelopterus. Yet, it is important to remember that these creatures were a part of our planet's history, shaping the world we know today. They remind us of the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth, and serve as a reminder of the fragile balance that exists in our ecosystems. We owe it to ourselves and future generations to protect and preserve this delicate balance, ensuring that the only monstrosities we encounter are those of our own making. As we stand on the precipice of a new era, where our actions have the power to shape the future of our planet, let us remember the lessons of the past. Let us strive to create a world where peace and harmony reign, where every creature, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, has a place and a role to play. Let us work together to ensure that the only creatures that strike fear into the hearts of men are the heroes we create, the stories we tell, and the challenges we overcome, rather than the monstrous predators of a bygone age. In the words of the great philosopher Dr. Seuss, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So let us care, let us act, and let us create a world where the only thing that sends shivers down our spine is the thrill of adventure, the excitement of discovery, and the joy of living in harmony with the wonders of the natural world. The prehistoric world was a time of immense danger and fear, but it was also a time of incredible diversity and adaptation. Creatures like the Jaekelopterus and the Jaekelopterus, along with countless others, shaped the world we know today. They remind us of the importance of preserving our ecosystems and the delicate balance that exists within them. As we move forward into the future, let us remember the lessons of the past and strive to create a world where every creature has a place and a role to play, where peace and harmony reign, and where the only monstrosities we encounter are those of our own making. In this new era, we have the power to shape the future of our planet. Let us use this power wisely, remembering the lessons of the prehistoric world, and working together to create a world where every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, can live in harmony. Let us protect and preserve our ecosystems, ensuring that future generations can continue to marvel at the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth. Let us also remember the thrill of adventure and the excitement of discovery, for it is these experiences that truly make life worth living. Let us explore the unknown, push the boundaries of what is possible, and never stop wondering about the wonders of the natural world. Let us never forget the lessons of the past, but let us also never lose sight of the excitement and wonder that lies ahead. In a world where the only creatures that strike fear into the hearts of men are the heroes we create, the stories we tell, and the challenges we overcome, let us work together to ensure that the prehistoric world remains a thing of the past, a distant memory of a time when the earth was ruled by terrifying creatures. Let us strive to create a world where the only thing that sends shivers down our spine is the thrill of adventure, the excitement of discovery, and the joy of living in harmony with the wonders of the natural world. So let us care, let us act, and let us create a world where peace and harmony reign, where every creature has a place, and where the only monstrosities we encounter are those of our own making. Let us never forget the lessons of the past, but let us also never lose sight of the exciting future that lies ahead. Together, we can create a world where the Jaekelopterus and the Jaekelopterus are nothing but memories, and where every creature can live in harmony with one another.